What's going on, Rockstars? Welcome back to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. And as you can tell, I'm still coming to you from the hotel room. We did not leave. We decided to give it another day for everyone to get home because it sounds like most people left today. I wanted to make sure there'd be no issues with traffic, hopefully, roads closed or gas situations. I'm sure it was probably okay today. We do know people that went home, but just better safe than sorry, and it was pretty cheap to stay. They even gave us a discount for staying another night, so that was cool. But today I'm going to talk about the Equifax Credit Hack that happened a couple days ago. You guys probably heard about it. It was the largest in history. It was like 140 million people were exposed. And I know it's not about reselling or buying and selling, but it could definitely affect your ability to be able to buy and sell or run a business, whatever business you run. Somebody steals your credit, opens a credit card, opens a line of credit, ruins your credit. It'll stop you from getting, potentially a working capital or a line of credit from the bank to buy inventory, all that stuff. So it's something you need to keep an eye on. And there was a lot of rumors that came out. I'm already looking at a website that had like fact checking and myth busting on it. So I'm going to share some of that with you. We're going to go over to my screen, check what was fact, what was fiction, what you need to look out for, and what you can do if you were affected by the credit hack, essentially. I mean, 140 million plus people from Equifax is huge. I don't even know if I've heard of a company having hacked half that many. So let's go over to my screen and check it out. Okay, so here is on CNN Money. It's 6 Equifax hack rumors fact-checked. And basically what happened was hackers were able to access the Equifax database, which is your social security number, potentially your credit card numbers, your bank account numbers, all that information that goes to credit reporting agencies. Now, the problem is that Equifax is not you're not their customer. Their customer are the companies like banks and finance companies that request your information in order to check if you are like worthy of getting a loan. You don't actually have to be one of the people that uses Equifax or pays for their services to be affected, because as soon as you open a bank account or a loan or a auto loan or anything like that, all that information is submitted to them automatically. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. You cannot stop it. Those companies that choose to use them, it is their business, and there's nothing you can do to tell them to opt out of something like that. So that's what's kind of scary about it. If we scroll down here to the stats, it says that they handle 820 million consumers and 91 million businesses, and that 143 million people may have had their social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, driver's license, and other information, including 209,000 credit card numbers and personal dispute details for 182,000 people. That's insane. That's enough to ruin anybody. So if we scroll down here, it says that their loyalty is, of course, to the customers, to the banks, which is absolutely true. They could care less about you, honestly. They're providing a service to the loan companies, and that's who they care about. So keep that in mind. In order to find out if you were potentially one of the people that was affected, you do have to put in your social security number, which is even scarier, because if they couldn't keep it private and secret to begin with, why would I want to provide it to them again? The website is equifaxsecurity2017.com. I'll link it down below. No one has reported any issues using it yet, so right now I would suspect that it's okay. But there's no certain way. Number two is there's no 100% certain way to know if you were hacked. If somebody has your information and they decide to hold on to it for a couple of years and say 3, 4, 5 years down the road, go open a line of credit, well, you're not going to know that until they go open that line of credit. So there's no for sure way to tell if they got it yet. And there's no for sure way to stop them unless they do it right away. So you got to make sure you're getting that free credit check. I recommend Credit Karma. You can check it for free every day. It's usually within 90 days. It'll update you of any new accounts, and my accounts have been updated within 30 to 60 days. Like when I opened a new car loan, it was there like literally 45 days later. So that's one of the best ways to keep track if somebody tries to open something in your name. Number 3 is, will Equifax tell me if there's a problem? No, because again, they don't know until it happens. So there's no way for them to tell you what to look out for. The 182,000 people with the disputes and the 209,000 people with credit card numbers, those you can take a proactive approach to. You could cancel all your credit cards and go open new card numbers. Kind of a pain in the butt, but certainly one way to stop it. You can sign up, some people like LifeLock for like credit monitoring, or using, TransUnion or something like that. Again, I just use Credit Karma. I don't think there'll be a problem. Number 4 is if you use Equifax's offer for credit monitoring, because they offer that as well. Do you give up the right to sue? No, not anymore. And that's true. You used to not be able to sue them if they leaked your information, and now you still can. So you can use their credit monitoring and still be able to sue them down the road if something happens. I don't recommend using the credit monitoring from the company that couldn't keep your credit secret to begin with. Why would you do that? Go use somebody else's. Do you have to provide your credit card for the free monitoring? No, they used to require that as well. Again, I don't recommend using that. That's why I use Credit Karma. And number 6 goes back to the point I pointed out in the beginning, is that you can just stop using Equifax. And that's untrue, because all the companies that you go get loans from, whether it's a car company or a house loan, it could be Bank of America, it could be BMW Finance, it could be whatever company you go through, it's their choice which credit reporting company they use. Now, I will say that this is going to cost Equifax some potential customers. There may be some companies that choose just to go through TransUnion or the other one. I can't remember the third one. There's a third one I don't recall right now, but they may just use those 2 instead of using all 3. Although there's nothing wrong with them using all 3. I know they pay a lot of money to use those services. So anyways, neither here nor there. I will link the website to check down below. Here it is. Just follow the information, put in what they're looking for. It has a video. He's the chairman, CEO of Equifax, Rick Smith. He has a video on there. And then you can enroll or use any of their services. I don't recommend it. Use Credit Karma. It's awesome. And also just check your credit. Check your bank accounts. Check your credit cards. Check everything on a monthly, at least a monthly, if not weekly basis. I always look at that stuff. And you'll know right away if somebody's opening something in your name, and you'll be able to basically get it closed, hopefully right away. Equifax is offering to help everyone that gets affected by it make things right. So there are the 2 websites. I'll link both of them. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, as always, put them in the comment section down below, and I'll try to respond to as many as I can. We will be driving all day tomorrow, so if I don't get back to them till Thursday or Friday, you will know why. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you next time.